Accompanied by the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, Dr. Muhammad with the Speaker of Parliament and Her Ladyship the Chief Justice, accompanied by the majority and the minority leader, the Clerk of Parliament and members of Parliament, will now make a procession out where the President will inspect a guard of honor mounted by the Ghana Armed Forces. The Speaker of Parliament.
Live at ADOM 106.3 FM, ADOM TV, Asempa 94.7, and Asia 104.5. Oshe TV Neswa. Aye, and Monyam Kessia, a fascia son, Ghana, aye, Edia Shep, a fan, your president of Fufra, Wabets now, Conyaswa, what the giant president, Dada, Wefria Conyaswa, His Excellency, your Mampeni, John Dramani Mahama, Bema Baby, Fear 9, and what bottom what India, some Ghana mine, Nibra soon, or some may, and Monyam, Amana fair, but Danny no Boko, friend, and I did not go for the born abasso, and they say, and I don't sa, and then any aid mediation con. Edi akonwan wa hye nanado nsa na yama na swai waso afna mu so wono obabe wo mampani in fact o mampani nanado dan kwakufu ade so ahye bo e che so obesom Ghana man na mum Ghana fo mi ani na ho ne amoa no sanse ne eye eda foforo a onyankopon adom yen ye ni beje ame ya ni age a celebrate de na so ye nye de sane e fata ye de a wo se etumi ye se de ba o man Ghana no enye se na etie ni bionemum ebeko nani ebeko nani enwuma bebie I'm on man for Timia, been Tiffany Her Ladyship, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, the first Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, and the water to swear a Dom Dinechi with the flanked by the judiciary. Where I am penny for Kukuda, Memman Womasha, quote to call no, yeah, we give Boamuswano, and your quote to Ketua before you reach that point. Yeah, Basha, quote to Kokono, anyway, Ganua Brim, and Mra was here would seem. Nimdia was you interpret the law. The judges are the law. Tinia said that the law is in the bosom of the judge. Omo and ekonoma penny kufuo ni ne ko kasa yewra wama penny kufuo enono. Yentie no.
As a gen sitting of the house, and after that, the
ceremony has been very moving. As I look around, I see well over 20,000 people from all walks of life, and everybody in a way enthused and enchanted. But perhaps above all, the single event of impact, greatest impact, is the address of the president. So well crafted and so unifying of our country. And I hope the entire the entire populace of the nation will take the words of the president very seriously, and so every citizen, he stressed citizenship rather than subjects, every citizen will play his or her role for the success and advancement of our nation. I've enjoyed it.
Do you have any words of advice for Nana Akufo-Addo, the president?
That one, don't forget, in a way I feel the baton that I was carrying all along today has been handed over to him. So between the two of us, things would be intramural.
Thank you very much.
Omanpanyin dada akufo na yene no edi enkomo no na yebo modern say yebenya other ex-presidents ne bi na yetumi ene wo mo edi enkomo say o hwemu a ne bodyguards ne handlers no bo modern say omo ebetumi ede no apie na afi o hwe ne fans no a nya agrokra say dwumadie ne nyina no yebefa ne say eba awie ya eno no na akase Yane a year of any Freddie Blay, a bedding commoner. I just Freddie Blay, Yamakaba, Adom from Adom TV. Madawasi. The amount of Yana Monsaka Yana. Magana for Ukraine and Saki. At the Yamasi. But in a Jubazina, Ghana for entire children. The engagement, the Yama, Umbra, Ghana. That was. Yeah, that's it. Chairman Freddie Blay, and you know Eddie Nkomono. He is the chairman. Abanya Sabri. What's it? Egwasueti. Yene empanifo ni bi ebedi enkomo na afi yahwe wo mo adwen fa sofa program a ye be fa ne se eba awie ya eno no na afi yage adwen hia hodo no de afa ho ye osofo osu bempa ye mamoden na afi yene eja bempa eni nkomo katra na afi ye misa no ensemba kwana mienu bi ye bo moden eja bempa ya mo akwa ba okay ya bo moden se ye betumi abena na afi ye no edi nkomo katra afi se osha aja ati sai mi adom ya bo moden na afi ya hwe afi se asofo eba ye no osha with a special positioning with regards to in a certain position, no, whether he feels honored and I think so saying and I will see what again and I will can check Ghana after swearing in, you know, to me Abano. What should you make the never find say Abawi yet? I did some now. In fact, Mahusa Ghana ye united because social said your program the core say who NDC who MPP but who Ghanaians and I believe sir which say we are mature now my person can be say that to us Sabaya African countries no ever respect because they say Ghana yes no bright so much so we hear presidents no almost picture not just say African countries no had the respect among Ghanaians. So I thank God for that. Yeah, that's it. I also for Osubempa. The one who be mine the respect the ama or my Ghana. And Panifani Biguswa, one more eba just say Opani Alan Kwajo Chamantin. Alan Yamo Fin Shapaba to my Famadum TV so. Yo, Madam Wasi. Yamo Trim Council say when your first appointment. So far, I didn't hear any more from him. Was I said, Bibi Abashamon. Where they have any ever shared Jumana Sinti, Yatia Mubati and Ka, a quail for Swa, Yadin shall probably to a quamu, and Chambati and Ka. But another course soon, and I didn't know I can't check Ghana for. Majidi said, Usha said, Bibia, cost of a fair fena. Nese enyame no de nishira akata yeso ayema Ghana man na ejidi se mepam Ghana fo nyina ebehu adwuma pa aban no beye enti enkoso anya rehwemu se bibia ebekoye yo ya da CP opani Alan Kwajo Chairman na ye no edi enkomo no sabre wono na ye omampani ayi no se wo be osofo be hwe adwadie ene mfididwuma ho nsem eso nti ye bo moden se ye benya empanimfo no ebia dwumadie no apon nti wo mo enam kwan so achese wo mo eba na ye bo moden se ye betumi ene ebi asan atoa ye nkomo no eso fi se papa je ye wa fa hin ni ya tetanwa fe hu ba bia ordinate wo be hu papa bia ni fita no nkyerɛ me na hese ye betumi ene no edi enkomo ba kwa na mienu bia atitu a ba ye no ena sabre ye pon ye no kwan a wo mo nam so a wo mo edi apie ena sabre ye position ye ho se ye betumi enya sa mpanimfo ibi na ye ne wo mo edi enkomo wo mo assessment of said edwumadie no esi ekoye na afia nche be se ba mo ho studio but before then ye hwese ye betumi enya nipa ba kwa na mienu bi na ye ne wo mo edi enkomo afi se dwumadie ne de for now ye beka se aba awieye nipa efiri achinchin ne bencheye ena wo mo eba bie a wo hwe se de aha ye manyamanya no a for now security no enya de a wo mo prevent nipa no ebi enti ama nipa ne nyina apu de abamu a chesa aha ye manyamanya pa buses no aye ready a efa foreign dignitaries na ba ye no de wo mo eko na former heads of states no so no abamu ami nim de ntia ya che no posifo na sabre otumo se wedi kokura apaso na apaso no de wode ye de ntimi nkyere a che so bode hankofo gu nsa oje physical kakra ada apaso no de
he was going to steal somebody's phone as soon as we stopped him he was holding this thing again.
na just nchemu ne se nkokwa kowia obi phone a che se wo mo che no na apaso esan ehye ne botom na che se waje discipline kakra no wo re supporters na wa chi ha no a che se anije sonko na aba wo mu a wo mo eboje so.
Don't forget his father was Ghana's third Chief Justice from 1966 to 1970, chairman of the 1967-68 Constitutional Commission, and the non-executive president of Ghana from 1970 to 1972. President Akufo-Addo's maternal grandfather was Nanase Ofori-Atta, king of Achimba-Boakwa, who was a member of the Executive Council of the Governor of the Gold Coast before Ghana's independence. He is also a nephew of Kofi Asante Ofori-Atta and William Ofori-Atta. His great-uncle was J.B. Dankwa, another member of the Big Six. And so the president has finished inspecting the Guard of Honor formed by the Ghana Army, 5 Infantry Battalion, and a 48th Engineer Regiment. The band officer being Lieutenant Opambour, and the bandmaster being W.O. Dali Leonidas. And so Nana takes his position once again as he receives a salute from the Army. And of course, permission is being sought by the parade commander, Major E.H. Abiti, to disperse the band. We are into the dying embers of the program. As the program gradually comes to a close. At the moment, the crowd is dispersing, and people from all walks of life now going back to their various destinations. We also have the justices of the Superior Courts. They've all gone into their bus, an STC bus. Once again, the national anthem is being played. So you just said the national anthem, and Nana Addo's participation in politics began in the late 1970s when he joined the People's Movement for Freedom and Justice, an organization formed to oppose the General Acheampong-led Supreme Military Council's union government proposals. In May 1995, he was among a broad group of elites who formed Alliance for Change, an alliance that organized demonstrations against neoliberal policies, such as the introduction of the value-added tax and human rights violations of the Rawlings presidency. The broad-based opposition alliance later collapsed as the elite leaders jostled for leadership positions. And in the 1990s, that's in the 90s, he formed a civil rights organization called Ghana's Committee on Human and People's Rights. Today, here he is. And now he is about to take off. He is about to leave the premises. And certainly is going to be escorted by the police mount squadron. And so, gradually, and it's going to be all over here. So the police mount squadron ready to escort the President Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And talking about presidential bids, in October 1998, Nana Addo competed for the presidential candidacy of the NPP and lost to John Agyekum Kufuor, the man who eventually won the December 2000 presidential election and assumed office as president of Ghana in January 2001. Akufo-Addo was the chief campaigner for candidate Kufuor in the 2000 election and became the first Attorney General and Minister for Justice of the Kufuor era, before he was later moved to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and NEPAD. In 2007, the former Attorney General and Foreign Affairs Minister was the popular candidate tipped to win NPP's presidential primaries. In 2008, Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo represented NPP in a closely contested election against Professor John Atta Mills. And so Nana, together with his wife, now gets on board their vehicle so he's been surrounded by huge security presence. You dare not. Huge security presence here. While the police mount squadron, the police mount squadron get ready to escort the president out of the Blaster Square. So there they go. Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, President Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and their spouses are now off the premises. So there they move. So it is all over. Before I quickly before I quickly sign off, let me go over to Mahmoud to just briefly summarize proceedings and then sign off.
Tende bor shelma tinya tepanye titengban zulam pelo pumpung nguninye Nana Akufo-Addo womene ozulampa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pumpung so kamza hapa yirla pakon madama bakarati wilni yula kakuna tengban wolinjima ngatto ne yure nzane tengban zulana
Republic of Ghana na yabona baso sanso na president ofia konyaso President Mahama so yabona baso democracy and munyamhye aba Ghana so amene Ghana dian shita amene wiasemu media fo akese aba Ghana ha behwe President Ekukudam Nigeria President Omapani Buhari aba ya mama Ellen Johnson Sirleaf efi Liberia no aba ya papa Cote d'Ivoire Alassane Ouattara so aba pepedifo Ekukudam aba be Ghana she Ghana ni monyam se ya to aba de atoso nsunie under the Fourth Republic efiaduonu 24 years. What else can we say? Se Ghana konanim. This is so beautiful, say. And there will be a Ghana. At the Ghana, baby, a case study. Abe Ghana say, Ayadang, and a West Africa, young YIADOM so. ne yakoye nim sa ne ye analysis eva Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nsema odi tu dwa enom ne ade but one of the things that are very significant about Nana Addo the speech any protocol blunder and a protocol breach I cause so enem eye den Nana Addo wo pebre yi mu wo panyina wadi emfie duoso ne akire ya ma ne nsua nom ansa na oba why nobody thought about it na akire kra wabo wa de toso nnan afa ni ye bre ni nsuo ebe den Nana Addo age Samuka said, of course, he couldn't have accepted it. He was live to 28 million Ghanaians, live on TV. TV soon about Musio. One more hini on Musio Abontenda. He couldn't have done it. Into that security breach, protocol breach. Ebaka wants them and then after Yako and some outdoor cars. So, Penny Ochimesa, Mamusa, that issue in particular. Say protocol for no. Ochiankra Kuse. So me hear the amount mensa, unya mensa, unya untoso mensa.
Me hu baby.
Oh, wa show. Enka me ya mobi. Sa protocol breach no. Na ka so man na Addo nsuo, ansa na president ababe kasa na asesen. Because of problem near one, when you're news to anybody, obi enim see your problem. Nti nsuo ya dey was very close to you.
Nanka obi baby na o kasa ni mpo a, anka du baby a otumi nnum kakra. Say ye nipa edie. Duba bia na ohwe sene akan na pebre duba bia obunum bewo na osan kasa so ka ho me nimpo ebia program etese ebia no pa nimpo na wa nkodidi ansa na waba
Most of them
nti sanka wo nsuo bi wo ne bebia podium ne nchen ho a okasa na nka BBC ba nko betumi afa no yako program bi wo lego
na no man fa nsuo ensi baby ote no se podium no so kra na onye nsuo ennom a baby ote no
na ewa no so kra obowa ne che edu baby na kasa ne ma na o se nko bi react na osi for security reasons untumi nka se prekopa na yedi nsuo abaje no odin baby nsuo ni fi
odin baby nsuo ni fi me kra me
nti o se nka ono an handless no protocol for no na kasa o bia because nyempa bi se no wan hwe ni ya ya tam bibi dia mama asma san koto
ade na wo be wu slow poison
nti kakra no bibia nko yi
na wanyene he was right
because ntumi nyi bibia ne our platforms so sawe ehu me kra na me na machire anka me nnom na obi a akodi omampanyi da bi ene yonko ntumi nyi nti obi anye na adwuma yie but yemfa ne se afi na omahya ase obi o ho a ye de niemma nketegisi ahye ne nsa afi na omusua but emma enkotoso mienu miensa nti yenya hu ne sa se niemma bia nko yie no. Sometimes we have to think ahead of time. Say bibisa betumi asi nti sesi a den ye beye. Ya nya ne sadia na ebekọ akọ hadwen. Coming back to
Mama about what Mama doctor and comment on sa protocol breach. What do you think na speech no?
I think in essence na a new or say president or no nsuo no because one na ye ni maybe nsuo ni free bar. And two say one yes stable no nsuo na I could get worse. Say one yes stable now no nsuo na say one na tramwa ebe worse enti it was okay say one but I think say what we should have done me who ye kan na my say matuma adwen akọhwe me I've not seen me who say in occasions like this omudi nsuo si president ho and I say the platform no omudi nsuo si ho but the yesurunko ne say we ye pebre say ye dwene ho a ye di saansuo yi ba ko nkrofo mo ben ne security detail na ben no wo small bottles you ni bi ne si ayi na ase kra ho ba bia ana say security breach papa na okuta na yi ne say nsuo kitikiti bi kra kuta no a nka beboa because minta hu say omudi nsuo si hosa but ne eyame de ne say papa na attempt say obenum nsuo no because or attempt ya it would have even been bigger a breach than what we are talking about now. But sani amini anaka no amanfo no dodo na afi no mu besua the protocols of handling a president. Bompa say omu besua ntem.
Obani ochimeta wie wasam no president Nana Addo speech.
Say or can say we hold in trust the resources that belong to the state. Nitia wane say niema na ye dia hye wo nsa no. Oh, so keke. You only a steward. Now, I can't to us say, who pesca dia? Who says, as in what cancer? Say, who pesca dia? Kona kwaye ankwankwa juma. Join the private sector. So why you say, oh, ba baimun wa be pesca dia? Any no, on to me no juma. me bomb paya sri nyame se saa asem na ode nanu aka no ontumi ni so na wa ma enipa bi kwan mo ma me se omo do mo nsamienu ebedidi enipa ni bi o ekoma de omo papa ya ka se fa pa kan asem a ekoma de ebinum nti omo beba yi omo ya maji se se ne ekomo de mekane no me ma me ho kwan ma saa de ne nsan kotum bia no na wan hwe a na de kro no ene niema beba no se suam pa se so no se omamu ajapade ne ye de hye ye nsa se ye nhwe so de a ne ye nhwe so yie ukọ praise before mu was still was ye ka se hwe ade so a obehwe yie se obeyire ho na akọnkan na emu duro na akọkese na enkọsei bibi enkọtechima ewo ho se benya sa adwen ne aka se ye ba besum oman ne de a ene ye beboa na mamenkan bio se so bi ebenya tumi bi ana obi benya adwuma bi aye ama obe ana obi sumpo enkoya adwuma kora be trans aka se o metu aba mananado nti wa ba di me ho beto me eno de wati wanhwe ye so a wo ba we esese ukoya adwuma na bibi etumi ba na osan aka se omo ba betete taxes so ye betete taxes so a na obi hwan na ebehwe se ade no ye ton 20 Ghana ya te taxes so nti esese ye te so hwan na ebehwe ana ye beto so keke na still individuals in this kind of gomboto ma oman mano eho akọkire wom eno ne de ye nya monitoring mechanism bia se eno ase ya te so keke de a eno enkoboaye asoman na ade ba kon osan aka se
bawanka duty nti could be set taxes no better so no taxes direct taxes and kofotua which means consumer no wo de na bia VAT na obete so a ana NHL na obete so a no de wa okoto no and out to so without monitoring no crown.
No, say utie ni ya okasi bibi so
for businesses.
Aha, anti
businesses so ama businesses
because I can say the government has no business being in private sector and it is business to government which he's taking from President Kufuor. Okay, so at the golden age of business and he said that.
Nti say e bete so saa keke on paper na say bi mu so o se to petrol mu a hwe driver fo nya so mfa so sen aban no nti o se nya ekuo bi a omo so be hwe se saa ne man be koso na ma ye so ye ho hare ye kakra edu ba bi a hwe omampanyi Kufuor kan say me and I will never stop repeating it or say the Ghanaian workers pretend to be working and Ghana government pretends to be paying nti Ghana fo no nya adwuma yie na Ghana ban so entua yie. Then we find our own way to survive. Yenya kumapa ni yenya juma na aban so nya kumapa se ombehwe aban japade so no hwe so yiye na da chinchirima ba enkanka ne galamsi fulani fo abedi yenya wo man mu sa ne man be gyaye a hwe udu la pass traffic light nasi obi aye supermarket e wo traffic light nasi ekwan ne ba ko wo mfimfini na ba ko wo akire mfimfini o ka nam ha no bia ye supermarket enya niema mienu asem na meka o niema ahoro be 50 and obia bia supermarket egwo ka akwan ne mfimfini awabra ye wo mpanyinfo wo man mu o mampanyi bia ni ho betumi akọ check sa niema no ne ye wo AMA ye wo we ye sub metros na mu nyina police fo gina ho la pass asema meka police fo gina ho atomic junction overhead na say police fo gina
amuni mandate because we have say AMA bylaws so many also mudi but my
enforces the law
and no a bigger question but and also my who say Nanado Asemi Ababeking he can trust that here media phone we are going to ask the critical questions. Yes, over 100 days. It's more or less like a honeymoon. But we will ask the questions. Questions I will see Ebusa, one dam, one village, one factory, one district. We will ask the critical questions. What is the cost of those projects? Any idea? We shall ask those questions. Inti ano dear questions nebeba. Na said on one can also deliver. It is going to be so easy and comfortable to answer those questions. Said the Mahama Kaino, President Mahama Kaino, a very comfortable lead. Indeed, I wish Nanado a very comfortable presidency and a comfortable vice presidency for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah, the best yanum say, but I mean, fan and Kasema Angel Education Complex. Baby, how this school of power manibeko. One more good foundation. Na kolani jina one more kasa. Was in Kola when ya this yakeke. And Tiziani and Kola wofie nyansa. No one will maso eka ho nyante tie ne se ye nkwala akeke ye no fie nyansa ne ma ne tete so e de account fa abo no ko Angel Educational Complex to me abo I don't competence fa me ko ene obi ene wo bieja wo bie ne ye bieja no responsibly bieja no nyansem I don't competence obi aja to me no any ensanse say area ni Ghana. Any other man ceremony at Nasi free anopa, free no anajo, kaba, any Nanasi Apofeja, Besiano Paya, Ben, Yadamasi. We have a new president. Let us be glad and support him. Said he had the support of Mampeni Mahamenra. Now, Mampeni Mahama by State of the Nation say, support a dear man, near money 4 years now successful. And when you're bum, no one call happily, no. Yafasa Amwana and president Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado, who has broken the history and the jinx of the Jones for the 4th Republican presidency. And when the first one hired the woman, say, Friend no pa, Nkofo Kununum. They are doing my boss, other in politics. Pomusunya si akoche post bi amomu bi.
Asem you.
Diane ko mu she da ni bi. Pom ba leptin kura make kura she da nim. Ne dia wo mu sa. Mo bo mpa ya mo mu bi mayen. Mo omo yire num so abaso mayen. Mo no o mase ema akoso twum. Ose mu nyina obema mo 5000 na mo dia akoto aduane adi. Na akoso twum ni asra wo cameramen, directors, producers. Wo mu se adwuma we ye adwuma de emo baako de enko ba bi enu yemnase yesrewo ya na we ye ba coffee we ye na manu ya me de kan ye afewe tum se enko ya no pa nyina fra homache from 90s jam be si me nai ene me ne afam ti we ya ne ke duru abontia na ka de ekọ holiday inn oh lunch anwa mo dry ne de empe na ka de ekọ holiday inn moving peak na ka de akoda o massage papa bi fufuo ni abankwa bi ya nam guso no am akoda oh Kempinski me director say Kempinski na ka de ekọ akwasi twum oi woni ye fra we yesrawo na ase na ye de ma wa me adwuma de so ya pia
new president abay me any new
kwasi twum say there's a change that is happening change in maybe in salary maybe in Kempinski ni so enko feel bi anymore so what you say ntia na edamase it's a beautiful ceremony, beautiful democracy eyankunim dia me we NDC ni andumu TV hwe menye wa ho asa so president ya ba president mo bia yada ase anwumrei adopei awie ade achi an yada ase adom 106.3 FM ni Nshira any Asempa listeners ni Adamasi Adom TV awazo. This has been your election headquarters Kokomotipa yada yabo afo nyina ase emma besi omu gina camera chinya asem keto. This is the only radio TV station yade ma camera women wo mu kuta cameras akese ni edo omu ye adwuma yakopon hyamo mama mo kwatenti ade achi an besa to aso biem Kokomotipa Adamasi na Dr. Baole and openi oche ankra yakopon hyamo Adamasi yabesa to aso biem election headquarters bim lady makramo.
Hey, mama obi akwatisi awose mu be buy 5000.
Ebusia fo mama